What's up everybody, I'm Shade. Welcome back to FIFA World Ultimate Team. Last episode we bought the main man himself, Victor Ibarbo, to change our team from a BPL side to a two-league team, and the first one was obviously Serie A. In this episode you're gonna find out what the other league is gonna be. Obviously I started by buying Adrian Ramos from the Bundesliga, so the second leg is the Bundesliga. And then we buy Eljero, Elia, the 5-star skiller in FIFA 14 Ultimate Team. And he's only 3-star skill moves in this one. But then again, I really don't get skill moves in FIFA World. We do switch him across so that our Bundesliga side gets the best chemistry they can. We're playing Sinclair at the right mid, but just for this match. And we go into the first match of this episode. This guy's got a full goal team. He's got quite some pace there with Nagatomo. Then he has Ilmaz, or however you pronounce that name, and he has Cuadrado, one of the best names in football. But we get the upper hand here. Ramos, his first touch for my club, and he just goes on a very lengthy run because this guy was just backing off and backing off. Look at all that space, but a very poor shot in the end. But that's what I expect from Ramos, just use that pace. But good passing here. Nocerino finds Ibarbo, and Ibarbo slots it home to give us the advantage. And I was failing a lot of shots in this every game basically. And people last episode, as we go into the halftime stats, this guy actually has better passing and more possession than me, which is unheard of. But as I was about to say though, beautiful chance from Ibarbo here. But anyway, people have been basically backing me up that yes, shooting is a problem in this game, and it does suck. And I thought because maybe I'm on keyboard, like obviously with a controller you can aim more precisely. But apparently shooting is just bad in this game. However, as I say that, we get like 3 consecutive shots on target, which was very good build-up play. And speaking of good build-up play, 1-2, Ramos inside the box, and he shoots across the goalkeeper, but he also shoots across goal. And that was the last chance of the match. We actually win, only 1-0. Again, because these matches are so short in FIFA World, like you would hate to give a goal away because you barely have time to get one goal. Unless your opponents are really bad, in which case we're going to get a lot more than one. But we sell quite a few players after that. We sell Magidi and Loic Remy. And then we buy my favorite, top 5 favorite players in FIFA 14 Ultimate Team. It's Juan Cuadrado from Colombia and Fiorentina. I would really love to see him move to the BPL this window, but I'm not sure. And we go into the next match of Division 7 with Juan Cuadrado brilliantly sitting on that right mid. We head into this match. This guy has a pretty decent team. He has Richards, he has Magidi, Rosicki, Welbeck. He also has what's his name, Lescott, the scar big forehead guy. He's a good defender, pretty slow but pretty strong and good at heading. So we get into this match. This guy had a pretty good team, a good passing formation as well, and he was a very good opponent. He has the first attack here just before halftime, the first good attack anyway. He puts in a cross with Magidi, and he heads it in with Rosicki, a really good header. I don't know why, but I've been struggling to even win headers in this game. But this guy makes me watch all of the replays. Very nice of him. And look at that passing, both of our passing. And I was actually dominating. The shots won't tell you. But just because this guy was so good at closing me down. Check this one out, exactly like that. Like seconds before I could take the shot, he would just block me like that right there. And then Nocerino gets a shot here, but it's very weak. This guy just knew how to defend, period. And that's why I didn't have like any shots on target. And only 1 shot in total heading into halftime. But Ibarbo there, I believe that was, with the header. And my opponent is very smart to clear that ball away from the danger zone. Ibarbo on the ball again. He does some step overs, trying to look to cut inside. And the rebound gets to my player. I had an open goal. I was like, what the hell happened? But it's a penalty. Probably should have left it because that was a goal anyway. But I'll take the penalty. Diaby is going to step up. Diaby, he puts it past the goalkeeper to get back in this game. 1-1 it is. And this guy was a good opponent again. And 1-1 is what it finishes. And at the end of the game, I did pull the possession back and the passing and the shot. So I definitely deserve to come back in that game. But as I was going to say, I definitely could. I took the draw there. It was a good opponent. I could easily have lost. But then we make way for some more players in this team. And we buy Felipe Santana, the big man, who was a beast last year. But in FIFA 14 Ultimate Team this year, I really don't like Santana. He's very tanky, not even good at defending. But then we buy Pjanic, the Bosnia Herzegovina guy from Roma. And I haven't used him before, but obviously Bosnian player viewers have been recommending him to me, and I'll try him out, see what it's like. I'm gonna tell you in the next episode. But then we buy one of the Bender brothers. We buy Lars Bender from Bayer Leverkusen, and the other one is at Borussia Dortmund, obviously. And then we add them to our team, and we add Felipe Santana as well. But then we have this in there. We're going to buy Juan Jesus from Brazil and Inter Milan. So we have a Serie A defender on that Serie A side of things. And Juan Jesus, I really like him. He is a class, non-rare gold defender in FIFA 14 Ultimate Team. He has good defending, good strength, amazing pace. And then we buy a goalkeeper to replace Szczesny. And he's actually from Porto, FC Porto, because I realized both of my defenders are Brazilian, so I'm gonna just add a Brazilian keeper in there until I have the money to get a really good Serie A one. So as we head into the last match of this episode in Division 7, we have 1 win and 1 draw this episode, and we face against this guy, horrible record, 2 bronze defenders, but he does have Emerson, so that's the only, and Michu, nice to meet you, the only good things in his team. And this guy was a very, very bad player, especially coming from that game where we faced against a really good defensive player. And then Ramos, there was a good step overs, comes back to Ramos, goalkeeper saves again, and Ibarbo is deemed offside. And we're gonna see in the replay that he was barely offside, but he was. And this guy was just a bad player. He passed it to me there. I was really not expecting that. I should have squared it all day, every day, but I was not expecting him to do that, and I was just kind of taken by surprise. And I didn't convert that opportunity. We have a breakaway here. Ibarbo is away. Left-footed shot hits the post. Of course he hits the post, because every time I play against a bad player, I just get very, very unlucky. Ramos here is away himself. Ramos across the goal and across everything. And halftime stats show that I am dominating this guy, but you'll probably be confused by his passing. This is why he has such high passing accuracy, because this guy had probably 3 passes the whole entire first half. He just tried to run the whole pitch without passing the ball, except if he was in his defensive area. But we did get the first goal of the match there with Victor Ibarbo. Finally can convert it. And this guy actually has a chance to come back in the game here. I thought that ball was offside, so I didn't even bother barking. And then we have a good breakaway here. Ibarbo is inside the box. I'm trying to fake shot to cut inside, and then his shot is blocked. And Pjanic, he actually scores. P-rollers for the win. How did that beat the goalkeeper? He has so much time to see that and just to position himself better. But 2-0, we go in front and we win the match 2-0. Just dominated this guy. He wasn't a good opponent. And we get safe from relegation, but let's be real, we're not going to relegate in Division 7. But that's been this episode, guys. Really hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. I've been Shay. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.